Free utility programs for low-income households in 2023. This includes fixed income beneficiaries of Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now in this video, we're going to be discussing multiple different free utility programs that will help pay for your utilities in 2023, and these programs are specifically dedicated to the low income. In fact, some of these programs just got billions and billions more dollars poured into them, and I want to help you grab as much as you possibly can before the money is gone. We've got a lot to talk about and a few different programs to cover right here in this video, and what you need to know to grab your share, so let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side every single day, doing all the necessary research and finding all this new information, breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what's actually going on right now. And most importantly, how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course, anything out there right now you can possibly grab and or take advantage of as a low-income or fixed-income beneficiary. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet so you don't miss any videos going forward. And also remember, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. All right, thanks again. Let's get into it and talk through all the details of free utility programs in 2023. As we all completely understand, utility prices are through the roof right now. If you haven't looked at your bill lately, you might not want to look at it. I mean, seriously, right? Things are getting very, very expensive. Yes, even utility bills. So, as a result of that, there's actually multiple different programs out there to help you pay for a variety of different things, and I want to lay out some of these most popular programs right here in the video because they're out there and they are for the low income, so you can get a lot of your utilities covered just from these programs. And here's another cool thing about it. Yes, you can actually apply for and get assistance from multiple of these programs simultaneously. So that's pretty cool. Just because you enroll in one of the programs does not mean that you are ineligible for other programs. You can take advantage of multiple of these programs all at the same time. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I agree. All right, so let's work our way through these. Now again, I do completely understand. Yes, I have talked about some of these programs in previous videos. However, I want to bring this to your attention because we know where we are right now. Things are going on. Things are getting expensive. Therefore, if you can get one of these programs to pay for your utilities, why not? Even if they can just pay for one of your utilities, that just means it's going to free up extra money that you can spend on something else like, I don't know, food, maybe something else out there that you don't need to spend on utility bills, right? Does that make sense? All right, so let's work our way through these, and again, you might want to stick around throughout this video just simply because, okay, maybe you already know about the first couple here, but maybe there's a program here that you have not taken advantage of yet, and maybe you can apply for it. So, with that being said, let's get into the details. All right, so program number one, obviously this is a very popular one, but I want to point out something as well because this one just got another $4.5 billion. So, do you want a piece of $4.5 billion? I know I certainly do. So, with that being said, let me tell you the details. It is the LIHEAP program. Yep, I know, I've talked about this one before, but let me tell you the details about it because I guarantee you there are some of you here in this community that have not taken advantage of this one yet, and this one is strictly to help pay for your heating and cooling bills. Now, obviously, as I record this video, you probably don't want to turn your cooling on because if you do, just simply open up a window or a door and you're good to go, right? You probably don't need to pay for cooling these days. However, as we get into the warmer months, obviously you want to pay for, or you have your cooling paid for because air conditioning can also be very expensive. However, the LIHEAP program, the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, does exactly that. They pay for your heating this time of year or your cooling throughout the hotter months out of the season. And again, that encompasses a lot of months for a lot of the states in the southern portion of the country, right? So, As a result of that, you can simply look this one up. And again, this is one of the programs that just got an extra $4.5 billion pushed into it just a couple weeks ago. So with that being said, you probably want to take advantage of this one, right? If you have not applied yet. Here's what you can simply do. You can go online and simply do an internet search, type in your state, and type in LIHEAP, and it should populate you with maybe your local area, your local program, your local application, things like that. And you can apply for this and grab your share of that new $4.5 billion that was just poured into this program. So simply, that's basically what it is. It's very simple, it's very basic, provided you are somebody who is low income. Now, here's one other thing I want to point out as well. Most of these programs, the eligibility to take advantage of them is you are either at 100%, 150%, or even 200%, or even 250% of the federal poverty line, okay? So basically, let's just say this much. If your income is essentially below $13,500, maybe $27,000, or even, I'm quickly roughly doing some math, about $33,000. So if your income is below any of those thresholds I just gave right there, you're pretty much eligible for these programs, okay? Another thing too, if you are somebody receiving any of the following: SSI, SNAP benefits, Medicaid, TANF, if you're qualified for any of those WIC is another one, WIC. If you're enrolled in any of those programs, you're pretty much grandfathered in to get into some of these programs and take advantage of them, okay? So your eligibility is practically pretty much already in, okay? So just want to throw that out there as well. But basically, if your income is, like I said, 100%, 150, 200, or possibly even 250% of the federal poverty line, you can pretty much apply for these programs and get accepted, okay? That's why I'm trying to say you got to apply for this stuff, because have somebody else pay for your utilities. Why not? That's why they have these programs. So all right, so number one is the LIHEAP program, Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. Simply do an internet search, type in your state, followed up by LIHEAP, and you should be able to find something, your application on your local level that you can fill out and start grabbing some benefits from this and your share of the $4.5 billion just poured into this one. All right, now next, program number two is this one is very similar to the LIHEAP, but it's actually the LIHWAP. Wait, what? Yeah, exactly. Here's what it is. The Low Income Home Water Assistance Program. So yes, in the first program there, the LIHEAP program, that one was paying for your heating and cooling bills. However, this next one, the LIHWAP program, Low Income Home Water Assistance Program, this one will pay for your water bills. Again, why not, right? So now you're getting your electricity paid for, your heating paid for, and you're getting your water paid for. So check out this one as well. You can simply do an internet search on this one. Again, type in your state or your location, and then type in the LIHWAP followed up afterward. This program is kind of a little bit hit or miss. This one is available in some locations around the country. Other locations, it might not be available. So the best thing to do would simply be type in your location and find that to see if it's in your location. Some locations it's not. However, thankfully, water is probably the cheapest of all the bills out there compared to gas bills, electricity bills, phone bills, cable bills, internet bills, stuff like that. Water is actually, believe it or not, one of the cheaper ones out there. So if it's not in your local area, it's kind of hit or miss. It's in some locations around the country, but it is not everywhere. Just throwing that out there as well. All right, next, let's quickly talk about the next one. And this one is the WAP, Weatherization Assistance Program, okay? This is another program that just got $9 billion poured into it. Yeah, $9 billion. All right, so here's the deal with this one. This program is, yet again, it's a federal program administered on the local level. In other words, if you want to look this one up, simply type in your local area, yet again, and do a simple internet search, followed up by WAP, which stands for Weatherization Assistance Program. Now, this program helps you out with a variety of different things, like weatherizing your home to keep the cold out this time of year, or the heat out, the hotter times of the year, and also keep the cool in the summer and the warm in this time of year, right? So the weatherization assistance program, it helps you out with a whole variety of things like insulation on your homes, possibly new weather stripping on doors, possibly even new doors and windows, possibly some type of foundation work, possibly even roofing work, all kinds of different things that they will help you out with. And not only that, they'll also help you out with heat pumps in some instances as well. So heat pumps, can be very expensive, and that is what they're going to be doing as well. So thousands and thousands of those will be actually distributed to the low income, again, through this WAP program. So please check that one out. If this one seems like it would be a good fit for you and your situation, you might want to check that one out. And again, it could help you weatherize your home and do some things for it so that it's more efficient during the very cold time of year, and again, during the very hot time of year, just to make your home more efficient, and again, making sure those utility bills are as low as they possibly can be. So check out that program. Again, simply do a basic internet search, type in your local area, again, your state, your county, your city, whatever it happens to be. Probably most likely, honestly, your state would be the best option. Type in your state, follow it up by WAP, Weatherization Assistance Program, and it should be able to find your local area and how to apply for that one as well. And you can get a lot of pretty cool stuff out of that one. And again, $9 billion of fresh money in that program. Why not grab your share, right? So anyway, check that one out. All right, so next program is ACP, okay? Affordability Connectivity Program. Now here's the thing. Let me stop for just a second here. So far, we have talked about paying for your gas and electric bills. We've talked about paying for your water bills. We've talked about weatherizing your home. And now we're talking about free internet. I mean, seriously, what's next, right? Some kind of program to pay for your cell phone bill. Believe it or not, there is one of those as well, okay? There's another one of those programs as well. So with all these programs that are dedicated to the low income, you can virtually get almost all of your bills paid for as a low income or fixed income household. Not bad, right? Because let's be real. Who enjoys paying their utility bills? Not I. I'm not sure about you, but I certainly don't, right? Nobody enjoys paying these things, right? It's just like a total waste of money, but at the same time, it's also very essential. We need to pay for these things, or we need to have the services, I should say. Doesn't mean we have to pay for them, but we need the services anyway. All right, so anyway, now let's quickly talk about the ACP program, Affordability Connectivity Program. This is a program that got, it was about $14 billion of funding about a year ago in the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill. Okay, so this one is still around, and yes, it is still paying for internet. This one is strictly for internet. Okay, so what you can do is simply go online, or actually what I would honestly say, the best way to do this one, call your service provider, whoever you have your internet through. Call them, and I would not be shocked at all if you get an automated message when you call them that says, if you're low income and you're struggling to pay your bill, we have the ACP program, the federal program that'll pay your bill, or something like that, okay? Here's the thing. I've called my service provider, and it was not an automated message this time, but the first thing that the person talked to, the representative that I talked to, the first thing they said to me is, would you like to apply for the ACP program? It's the first thing they said to me, okay? So if you do not get an automated message when you call your service provider, have a conversation with an agent. I guarantee you they will know something about this because they want people to sign up for it, okay? And basically what it comes down to is they will pay up to $30 per month of your internet bill. Now, let me give you a quick example. Let's just say that your internet bill is $50 per month. They'll pay $30, you have to pay $20, okay? They don't pay the whole thing. They will pay up to $30, no more than that. However, let me give you another example. Let's say that your internet bill is $20 per month. They will pay $20. Will they give you the extra $10? No, unfortunately they won't, okay? They will pay up to $30, no more. They will pay less, but they will not give you the difference, okay? I've had people ask that before down below in the comment section saying, I pay $20, will they give me the extra $10? Unfortunately, they won't, okay? They will not give you the extra $10. They'll pay your $20 bill, but they won't give you the extra $10 between $10 or the difference between the $20 bill and the $30 that they'll pay. So I hope that makes sense. Now, another thing about this program too as well, they'll pay up to $100 toward a new tablet if you are in the market for a tablet. Now, here's the thing. This is not required. If you are in the market to buy a new electronic device like, a tablet or something like that, they will pay up to $100 for you, but it is not required. This is completely optional if you would like to take advantage of that. So they can do that as well. All right, so here's the thing. If you want to apply for this one, like I said, you can simply do an internet search, go online and just simply type in ACP program, or you can simply type in Affordability Connectivity Program, and you should get some search results there. It's all over the place. Or like I said, honestly, what I would do in your situation, if you have not applied for this one, I would simply call your service provider. Whoever provides your internet services, I would honestly call them and have a conversation with an agent, and they will know exactly what to do to get you enrolled in the program. They can get you the application. They can do whatever they need to do to get you enrolled in that program as quickly as possible. That's what I would honestly do in this situation. But again, do what you see fit for your situation and what you see best. But again, whatever is easiest for you, but that's exactly what I would do. I would call the service provider directly because they know your situation. They know your internet, they know your internet bill. They know all your details, and they can hook you up with that application right away and get you enrolled in that thing immediately. So nice program. Again, for the first few months that this program was around, they were paying $50. Unfortunately, they dropped it down to $30. But this program is still around and still alive and well. And yeah, you can check this one out again. So again, it is ACP, Affordability Connectivity Program. And you can just simply do an internet search on that one if you'd like to check it out. Otherwise, like I said, you just call up your service provider and they can check it out for you there. Now, one more thing quickly. The website for the ACP is acpbenefit.org. Again, acpbenefit.org. That is the website if you want to check it out. Otherwise, literally, it's all over online. You can find it very, very easily. ACP program is all you need to type in, and you can find all the resources you could ever want about it. Anyway, these are some of the most popular programs. Now, obviously, there are more out there. I can come back in a follow-up video if you'd like me to and talk about more of them. But again, I want to leave it here for now just because otherwise this video is going to get way too long. And honestly, I try to make these videos as short as I possibly can, which is why you've probably noticed sometimes I try to talk as fast as I can as well, just because I want to buzz through this material. I want to give you as much as I possibly can in the shortest amount of time possible because I want to be respectful of your time. Anyway, and I want to make these videos as valuable as possible as well, in as short amount of time as possible. Anyway, hope this one helps you. Again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Also, share this video with your friends, family, social media, anybody that you think could take advantage of some of these free utility programs. If you feel that they're struggling right now, a lot of people are eligible for these programs that have not taken advantage of them yet. In fact, just the ACP program alone, they still anticipate about 10 million people are still eligible for this program. It's a lot, right? So anyway, hope this one helps you. Until next time, enjoy your day. I'll catch you again later in the next